Hi everyone, I'm Dreddy Dude. Going to be playing some more Diablo Immortal today. So last time we were on, we quested through some of the Bilefen, and we unlocked the Cycle of Strife and joined the Shadows. And our next quest takes us off to Mount Zavain, and we've also got the Legacy of the Horadrim guide quest to do as well. So just before we get started with that, going to go through and look at all the things which are flashing at us and collect our daily login things like the Elder Rift crest here. So usually we go up to the Hilts vendor as well, but we've got our monthly rewards from that, so they won't be refreshed yet. So in our battle pass here, so we completed this last time by the look of it. Got a few other things to do there for next time, for later as well. Then in the quests we have a couple of new quests here to collect as well. So that's just pointing us to what we just looked at. And then up here, so we've got a daily login reward as part of the Darkwood. The Echo of the Immortal event is still going, so that's the battleground that you can participate in. And the Fractured Plane event is still going as well. So we've claimed our rewards for the event, but there's still weekly rewards that you can claim from the actual event thing itself. So that's just saying that that has ended, and we have 7 days of our battle pass left. We have our daily login reward here. So my rank in the Shadows, I'm up to Apprentice 1 now, so we've got a few things can complete there. The activities, so we have contracts and Path of Blood. Raid the Vault isn't available at the moment, and the Battleground is, but we won't do that just now. And then Assembly and Rite of Exile are available later on. Hey Ely, how's it going? It's good to see you back. And then the leaderboards. So there's each time someone hits a new milestone in the highest rift that's been done, everyone gets a little reward to celebrate, which is nice. So it looks like that's about everything. So our quests at the moment, we've got Docks of West March, which is going to take us off to Mount Zavain, and then the Legacy of the Horadrim. Then these other ones here are various things. So that's the Vault Raid that we just looked at, which isn't up at the moment. Featured activity of Bounties, and then the next Reliquary, which that one requires a 2000 combat rating, which we are not nearly that high yet. We're just under 500, so still quite a way to go for that one. And then just the bounties we've picked up there. So let's get started on this one, and we'll head down to the docks. So the last set of quests that we did, which wasn't which wasn't part of the cycle of strife. We destroyed the Worldstone shards that we'd gathered from around the place with the angelic weapon that we got from the Bilefen, and Kane had scried the location of another of the Worldstone shards, which is in Mount Zavain, so that's where we're headed off to now.
Ah, there you are. The old man said you're looking for passage to Mount Zavain. Well, our ship can bring you to the nearby port, and a caravan can take you from there. If you're ready, we can head out this hour.
Sounds good to me. On the pretty loading screen.
A corpse, and freshly killed as well. Whatever caused this attack must be nearby.
So that was our first kill of the day thing which just popped. So we get a mystery helm, which I think is the last slot we don't have a legendary, so that's actually really good. So it is for a skill we're not using, but it's certainly a big upgrade in power, so we'll equip that anyway, which is very nice.
That sounds like combat ahead.
A traveler. And a well-armed one at that. The Khazra have grown aggressive as of late. I would not recommend traveling Mount Zavain alone for the time being.
I see your point. These goatmen do seem troublesome. How can I help?
A good question, but one that is not mine to answer. I was on my way to speak with the target of these attacks, the Sons of Rakis. Perhaps you wish to join me?
I like it how they've been sprinkling in the different classes from Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, as well as a few...
We have come to speak with your captain.
A monk from the temple! Open the gate!
As well as a few of the specific characters like Zul and Valor from Heroes of the Storm.
The village is lost, Captain. Our defenses will hold no longer.
And our men are not faring much better. We need new options, or we will be forced to abandon our post. Wait, it appears we have some opportune guests. A Veridani monk, unbelievable. We were hoping the monastery might send us aid, but we'd expected acolytes, not someone of your position. Regardless, I am deeply thankful for both of you and this adventurer's arrival. Our peoples may have had their differences, Captain, but on this mountain, when any one of us suffers, we all share the pain. Tell us of the Khazra. What have they done? The nearby village was overrun. We've gathered those we could, but the Khazra have occupied the village. Akarat knows what they're doing to those who survived the attack. And now the beasts assail our gates. We need your help. With the two of you, the light may have given us a chance, but the Khazra swarm against us from two separate fronts. We will need to deal with both if we are to survive. If the rumours about a single monk being worth a battalion of men hold true, I would prefer her to guard the fort. With her help, we can cut off the Khazra in the village from their reinforcements. Guess that means I'm heading out to deal with the Khazra while the monk helps hold the fort here. So we isolate the Khazra in the village. That would allow a small group to clear out the rest. Bold, I like it. Bold plans are all we have left. If the monk guards us from the north, you and I can fight through the village, adventurer. But we will need to move quickly. The guards here are barely holding their own.
The goatmen are at the gates! To arms! Cavill, no. The goatmen got this far inside. We have to reach the gate.
The elite pack here, so we'll get these killed off before we go and do that quest. Yeah, the combat is pretty fun. So the thing which is a bit different to Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 is because it's based on the mobile game. Your abilities, you can aim your abilities in different directions to what you're facing. So this one I can sort of, as I run around, I can put it wherever I want. Similar with this one, if I'm running this way and want to do it behind me, I can do that. Which is definitely interesting.
Are you all right?
No, they took the others. Those damn things emerged from the village so quickly, we barely had time to react.
They were taken alive? Then we have no time to be wasting.
Agreed. You two pull further back and defend the gate. Use the path to limit the effectiveness of their numbers. We'll be back soon. Hopefully with friends. It's been days since we fled the village. Stay alert. Who knows what we'll find in there. The body. Vaughn. This is a fresh wound. He must have tried to escape. God damn it. That voice. Relva! Help! I'm pinned under some debris. Oh, thank the blessed light you two arrived. Vaughn,
One annoying thing is that when you're in a conversation and get pulled into combat, it cancels the conversation. Have to make sure everything's dead around you before you start something.
Oh, thank the blessed light you two arrived. Vaughn, he distracted them. And I was able to take shelter.
Exhibit A. Hopefully we can get through the conversation now.
Oh, thank the blessed light you two arrived. Vaughn, he distracted them. And I was able to take shelter. But the debris... I thought I was done.
Apparently not.
Oh, thank the blessed light you two arrived. Grin, is Weir still alive? How many others were taken? Oh, 5. There were 5 of us. The Khazra were dragging us toward some kind of sacrifice in the town square. Vaughn managed to break us free, but the others weren't as lucky. I haven't seen them since. then there's a chance they're still alive. Come on, adventurer. We need to head to the town square immediately. That's Weir. He's alive.
Be careful. The circle. It's summoning.
Fear my blade.
Pop our ultimate. Definitely a good time for it.
I don't understand how this is happening. The Khazra are primitive. This kind of magic should be beyond their capabilities.
I've seen rings like this one before. Once in Wortham, another in the Dark Wood. This sigil belongs to the Cult of Damnation, and each time I've seen it, they were bringing the foul minions of hell into this world.
I see no sign of the others. Whatever's going on, we're not going to find answers here. Let's inform the captain. This fight isn't over yet.
This terrible, unblinking eye. It's as if it sees through me.
Alright, heading back to town. You've returned. Grin reported back as well. The others? Vaughn and Weir fell. The others were taken. It seems the Khazra were sacrificing villagers to create a summoning ritual in the middle of the village. It's a kind of magic I've only seen wielded by cultists. A summoning? So that is the secret behind the Khazra's seemingly endless onslaught. They can only have come from the den to the north. Our monk friend has been battling against their main forces nearly non-stop since you left. Meet up with her and press the assault, or the Khazra will simply try again, and the next attack we may not endure. Let's have a little look at our gear. So no upgrades. We did increase our power level a little bit. And we equipped 6 legendary items. So let's stop at the blacksmith on the way out and salvage that stuff.
A job well done. Found our monk friend. Got an elite pack just here as well.
Your Mulan will not save you. Taste the fury of the ancients.
Another attack could come any moment. Something drove the Khazra into a powerful rage. That was you, wasn't it?
Possibly. We learned the Khazra are employing the same hellish magic used by cultists of Skarn. If the Goatmen are trying to deliver a Worldstone shard to the Demon Lord, things are about to get much worse. We must put an end to this.
A shard? No, that's not possible. I know precisely where the Worldstone shard you speak of is. It was recovered years ago, and is safe within our monastery. Still, I share your concerns, and we need to find out more. Sadly, the Khazra have been driven into such a rage, I have been unable to do anything but protect the survivors in Sentinel's watch. I cannot leave here, but you can. Investigate the Khazra Den, put an end to these attacks. Do that, and we can discuss things further, including this shard you're looking for. More Khazra warriors! Go ahead, I'll take care of things here.
Another pack of elites. So the elites have a power which is on them, which you can see just under their health bar there. So that one was a mortar power which shoots out the fireballs. So each time you find an elite pack, they have different affixes on them. Walk straight into that one.
Oh, that feels much better. Your life is already.
So this elite pack fears you.
Bleed. Is that all you've got? You didn't stand a chance.
Alright, heading into the Khazra Den.
That feeling again. Like a cold talon dragging along my spine. The cultists must be close. We know this one, the Shard Seeker.
I don't like that those deaths just empowered this. Maybe it was just a ward blocking my path.
Warn Dravec at once. By flesh be born, by blood find life. Let the damned serve their lord. Our power is nearly spent. The portal will not hold here. Then your purpose has been served. You must be the Dravec these cultists keep shouting for. Yes, I am. And you must be the Shard Seeker. You cannot help Oza or these people. No, you will fail at reaching the stone. And I will have what is mine. The god of Damnation has spoken.
Let's see what this guy does. Oh, that was unexpected.
Your strength is mine.
Need to try to stay out of that flame breath.
The same as in the village. The cultists and that monk were behind the Khazra attacks. But why expend this effort? He mentioned Oza's name. Perhaps she can reveal more.
Couple of elite packs here.
Your mewling will not save you.
So these ones have a laser ability, so it follows you until it is about to file, and then you need to dodge out of the way of it. We've got a champion just down here too. So this has that same laser, and it also has, it's like a little shield that it gets, and after you attack it 6 times it explodes back at you. I think it explodes on the 6th hit or something like that, so you need to be a little bit careful of making sure you're not using a big attack on that 6th hit.
Is that all you've got?
And the way the health potions work, when you use one it's got a cooldown until you can use another one again, so you can see that just coming up here. You've got 3 charges, and as you kill things it refreshes the charges. As a well-timed leap. Another experience shrine.
You've returned. The goatmen stormed the barricade a few moments ago, and then things went quiet. I assume you were successful then.
Indeed, the ritual is no more. The Khazra were being manipulated by a man named Dravec. He seemed to be waiting for you to arrive.
Dravec? He was waiting for me? I haven't seen him in a long time. We trained together in our youth, but he was exiled. Are you certain he was working with the cultists?
Yes. He made that quite clear when he summoned a demon to kill me.
Damn it. Dravec is a Veridani monk, just like I am. But he is rash and impulsive. He never learned control, and we all suffered for his recklessness. If he is here, we must uncover his plot. Lives depend on it.
There must be a trail somewhere. Chaos like the kind Dravec and his minions unleashed is rarely clean.
Alright, looking for a trail. There's a lot of creatures.
You're right. Come this way. I have an idea. Ever since the Zakarum Crusade was defeated, Mount Zavain has been covered in mists. They are the perfect place to hide.
So what happened there was that they were chasing someone, and that person has gone out of their range, so they've all just reset. These are interesting looking demons. I think we saw these in one of our challenge rifts one time. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
You will bleed.
So the purple ones are unique monsters. So they're even more powerful than the elites and champions.
That hurt. Good. My strength returns.
I don't know what attack they're doing there, which is hurting so much. Doing a lot of damage though.
I'm injured. My health returns. That hurt.
Got him. Just clear out a few more mobs so we're not interrupted. We're doing our quest text.
The fog is unrelenting, and nightmares swarm within. What hope is there of finding tracks in a place like this?
Eyes may be deceived, but land itself always bears the scars of our actions. Zaim, god of mountains, I beseech you, lend me your sight. Reveal the path once taken so we may follow. The mantra is working. Friend, I need you to be my feast while I commune with the mountain. The nightmare creatures will be drawn to the light. Do not let them near.
Alright, let's do it.
The Khazra are weak and fearful. They will bow before the Lord of Damnation. Eliminate the sons of Rakis, and the monastery stands alone against Hell's might.
There, the spirit orb is complete. The mountain's memory is long, and it will guide us to Dravec. Come, follow.
So, following the orb.
Hundreds of years ago, Ivgorod fought back the invaders from Westmarch here. This battlefield is...
Treasure Goblin.
The spirit orb has stopped. There must be more the gods wish us to see. Guard me while I commune with Zaim once more.
So it doesn't look like I needed to click the altar to start that last time, but there is another altar just down here. So it might be useful to click it. Not sure what that does though. Assume it's a buff of some sort or something.
Let this sacrifice be the first of many. There is no price I will not pay for his return. Yes, my lord. I can hear you now. The blood ritual pierced the veil. At long last, tell me what I must do.
Dravec, what bargain did you make? Quickly, follow the orb once more.
It's a champion just here.
These hands will grant no mercy. Fear my
Place to use our ultimate. There we go, it is a buff of some sort. Damage taken decreased. It's definitely handy. There's quite a few of them around as well.
Be cautious. What's that up ahead? There, on the bridge.
When there's text like that, if you click directly on it while you're trying to click other stuff, it cancels it as well, which is a bit annoying. This mountain is cursed. Why the Order thought to send us here I cannot possibly fathom. What good is tracking an exile through a land that will most certainly kill him? We were ordered to avoid entanglements in the monastery, but that left us with few options for a staging ground. We've been able to find some small safety in a cavern on the edge of the mists. It will serve well enough while we continue the search. The days seem to blend together, yet still we search. If Master Vitalia's murderer is hidden on the mountain, he will be found and brought to justice, even if what we find is a corpse. Thousand and one curses upon you, Dravec.
Search the cave thoroughly. Dravec killed the acolyte outside and left a trap herein. There must be a reason why.
The nightmares hinder our progress at every step. Curse whatever begat these monstrosities. One stalks the land with such an intense hatred that even the air around it eats away the flesh. We were able to find one structure in the mists, an old Zavain chapel, but the creatures swarm around it. I fear this land may be the death of us. Alright. So I think over there is where we were before. Not sure where we are now. So we're out in this bit now. So it looks like that bit in the middle there, perhaps. The Masters refused to tell us more about this Dravec beyond a description of his face. Why is there such secrecy over an exile? I know it is not my place to question the sight of the patriarchs, but this seems like a fool's errand. If he is a murderer, what could possibly bring him back onto the mountain where the very act took place?
Oza, look at this. Some journal entries and a map. Have you heard of a Zavain chapel here?
No, but it does not surprise me. Much of what the Zavain built upon the mount has been lost to the mists, and a few people are willing to brave the nightmare grounds to find such a place. It would be a perfect place to hide.
You're right. That's certainly worth a look.
The map showed the chapel at the center of the battlefield. The nightmares are strong there. Do not let down your guard.
Alright, let's find this Zavain chapel.
That feels much better.
Always glad to find some free treasure. A waypoint as well. There's a champion just down here.
How your blood will gush from your veins.
The flame of hell leaves not even ash.
The fire, put it out. This abandoned chapel served as someone's study. Look at all this research. Was Dravec working in secret this long?
Our Lord has made it clear he will wait no longer. 3 shards have already been destroyed, no more shall be taken from him. Deliver the bodies to the ritual sites. If we require more, take them or lay down your lives. Damnation has come for the guilty who live upon this mountain, and they will suffer for their sins. So that's fairly recent because we only just destroyed those 3 Wardstone shards. Teyev, I miss you endlessly. Why would Zavain take you away and leave me behind? How can I go on? The Master tells me I will find peace in time, but I don't want peace, I want my brother. Everything has gone wrong. God's eye killed him, and the Wellstone shard, the only thing that could bring you back, is out of my reach. If the Master would have just let me have it, forgive me, Teyev.
I never knew he'd fallen so far. He became distant after his brother died in the tundra of Eriot. Oh, I wish he'd told me. I could have helped him. I would have...
Don't do that to yourself, Oza. This is not your fault.
You're right. And yet, some part of me will always bear this guilt. I could have stopped him. I could have reached out to him in his pain. Perhaps then, none of this would have happened.
Now is not the time to lose yourself in reflection. We must find Dravec and stop him. Do you know of this shrine he mentions in the letter?
Yes, it's to the east. Not far from the old monastery grounds. We should hurry.
These conduit globes
Taste
are
the
always
fury
helpful.
of the ancients.
By Yitar, look! An acolyte from the monastery. What could have brought him out here? Friend, stand back. I will entreat Zaim's favor once more. If we are still blessed by the gods, perhaps they will grant us clarity.
The demons are everywhere. Form a defensive line. Do not let them into the temple. We cannot hold much longer. I will find Oza. I promise. She will not let us fall.
Came to warn me of an attack.
He spoke of demons, and in great number. The cultists must have opened a rift to the burning hells. It's the only explanation for an assault of that magnitude.
We have to divide our efforts once again. It is the only way we will survive this. I will return to the monastery and rally the others. But you must stop that ritual. The old temple Dravec wrote of is further to the east. Follow the path, and you'll find it.
Understood. I'll head to the monastery as soon as I can. Keep them away from the Shard, or the world will suffer like never before.
Dravec has betrayed everything he stood for. The blood of his own people is on his hands. If you face him, show no mercy.
There. That must be the temple Oza spoke of. And that feeling of dread has returned once more.
Couple more elites here.
Your mewling will not save you. Taste the fury of the ancients. Your strength is mine.
The Shard Seeker! Protect the ritual with your lives!
Your constant interruptions have taxed the Master's great work. He wishes to have words with you.
Should be interesting.
I have you now, mortal. 3 shards destroyed, uncontested. No more. You have earned the totality of my ire.
So it's the first time we've seen Skarn directly since we initially saw him back in Wervin right at the start.
No penance, only suffering.
Does quite a bit of damage. I'll show you how to dodge the one I'm directly next to though. Nice, got him.
How you thrash against your own salvation. Yet the tide has been unleashed.
Something fell from the priest's robes. That symbol again. Another ritual. It isn't far.
It's got to level 49 as well. It's very nice. daggers. Surprised those guys are still alive. Maybe they're not. At least some of them are alive.
You will bleed.
Good timing on the ultimate. Alright, so we're making our way to the monastery. Cool, so we just got our 10th monster essence, so next time we're in town we can unlock a new entry in the Horadrim bestiary.
Adventurer, over here! Mind lending us some aid?
Certainly. Definitely don't want to be standing in that. That was one of my legendary gems going off there. Thanks, Power. So that's the alchemical shrine that I just got, which is freezing them.
Taste the fury of the ancients.
Thank the gods you're here. Dravec and the demons attacked the monastery directly, and we have been fighting for our lives. I was able to warn the masters, and our best men have been guarding the Worldstone Shard. We should join them in the shrine.
shard. Protect the shard.
They're dead. How could he do this?
Get all of these killed off before we start our conversation.
I couldn't save them. Oh, this monastery has stood for over 500 years.
Still got interrupted though. Alright, let's try that again.
I couldn't save them. Oh, this monastery has stood for over 500 years. Even the Zakarum army could not breach its walls. And now Dravec has brought it low in a day.
Oza, a powerful demon lord has set his forces against this monastery. We cannot...
Every time. See if we can get through that again.
I couldn't...
Oza, a powerful demon lord has set his forces against this monastery. We cannot grieve now, lest the sacrifices of your people be in vain.
So many lives lost. A temple in shambles. All for that stone.
No, Osa. Not for the stone. For Tayev!
So those guys have got shields on them, which you have to break off before you can damage them.
Dravec took the shard onto the terrace. Follow after him!
After the traitor!
I think we need to stay near Oza.
Osa, turn back. There is no need for you to die.
That's a big one.
I serve a new god. One who actually listens to prayer. Run home to Evgorod. Only damnation awaits here.
You monster! You betrayed everyone!
Your strength is mine.
Make sure we're getting out of that one. He's damaging us to stand in it though. Need to try to kite him out of it. There we go. This room is quickly filling up with fire. It's starting to disappear though, which is good. Got him. We'll kill off these couple of uniques and champions before we head up to progress the storyline some more. See if they drop anything good. Doing a lot of damage though. Bit of enchanted dust, which is nice.
How your blood will gush from your veins. My enemies fall
I'm stuck in the
before
corner.
me. Healed.
Let's try to get these guys killed off. Good little chunk of XP.
I'm carrying enough SPs.
Haven't had a full inventory for a while. Is that some grey spoilers? We're probably fine without that.
Oza went ahead. She's all alone up there.
You cannot escape Zaim's grasp upon his sacred mountain! I am his fist, and I will crush you for what you have done!
That came from the peak. Oza. Oza, no!
See if we can kill off all these guys first.
Oza, please, tell me you are all right.
No, I am not in the practice of lying to friends. I can't believe it. It's over. Master Vitalia has been avenged. But the shard. You must get the shard.
May Zaim embrace you, my friend. I will deal with the shard, I promise you.
Yeah, let's get rid of a couple of these. So we've got a little bit of space. That's not good.
you to run! I told you that you would fail! And now the god of damnation has his sight upon you! Yet I know you will not stop. So come to the frozen tundra. Death is waiting for you.
The shard is gone. Damn it. He's right. I have no choice but to follow him into the frozen north. So be it.
Alright, so looks like we need level 51 to continue up to continue on that coastline.
Very well.
Fear my blaze.
Let's port down here and sell off some stuff. Alright, so we don't have any upgrades there, unfortunately.
What can I do for you?
Which means we're good just to salvage all of that. And that hopefully gives us enough materials to upgrade some things. So these ones come from the challenge rifts, so we need to do some more challenge rifts to upgrade those. Do have enough to upgrade one of these now though. So this one's willpower and fortitude, this one's strength and vitality. Let's go with that one. And need a little bit more before we're able to upgrade our next one again.
Most appreciated.
Alright, so we need level 51 to finish, to continue that main questline. How's the time going? 4:30. Probably got a little bit more time, so we might head back to Westmarch and do Legacy of the Horadrim, which unlocked at level 46, along with the questline we just did.
The founding Magi of the Horadrim sacrificed our very essence for sanctuary. Our power, memories, accomplishments, all stored away. What you hold is an ember of our legacy, waiting to be stoked. Meet me where 4 wolves wet their paws. I will show you truth, hidden within the city of the light.
Meet me where 4 wolves wet their paws. I will show you truth, hidden within the city of the light. A bit tricky. The city of the light can only be Westmarch. And they certainly do love wolf imagery.
Interesting. Let's head to Westmarch and see if we can find where that is. There are 4 wolves in the central plaza's fountain. It's worth a look.
You have performed well to carry our legacy this far. Do not be alarmed. Only you can hear my voice. Follow its sound. I was called Ibn Fad. I give you a gift that will advantage you in your war with the fiends.
You're one of the Horadrim. I recognize your voice from the stone.
I am but a memory preserved. Once I helped found the Horadrim at the demands of the Archangel Tyrael. We slew some of the greatest evils on Sanctuary, but we could not conquer death. The Order, too, has gone. You hold a remedy of a kind. The vessel you carry is meant to pass our greatest traits to future Horadrim. I bring you to hear the teachings of the Order in our own words, that you may use the vessels well. Should you survive, it will be your charge to recover the others, and make our power your own.
Horadrim's secrets beneath Westmarch? The city's practically balanced on mysteries.
Come closer, aspirant.
Very interesting.
What is this place?
A gate. Out of the city to our legacy. Where we bled out our strength for they who would succeed us. Only those prepared to face our trials should pass beyond it. I do not need to ask if you are one such. But your worthiness is merely a beginning. When you are at your greatest is when you must give of yourself. Step through the portal and learn.
Natatorium.
It's quiet as a tomb in here. Oh, right.
This is a vault of dreams, not bones. It has been long since any visited these chambers. Longer still, since any paid their respects.
Alright, so that's given us an armor and armor penetration bonuses. There's also some currencies up here. One of which we can use to upgrade this. So, Legacy of the Horadrim. Collecting vessels. Ages ago, the founding Horadric Magi imbued their strengths into a vessel to be used by future generations of Horadrim. With the Order fallen, the vessels are scattered across Sanctuary. Bring them to Ibenfad's Sanctum to inherit the legacy of the Horadrim. Activating vessels. Place a vessel at the Legacy Shrine to activate it and gain a unique bonus. Upgrading vessels. Enter the Sanctum's depths and overcome challenges to reach the aspirant's grounds and gather culling stones imbued with Horadric essence. Use these materials at the Legacy Shrine to upgrade your vessels, increasing the bonuses you receive. Each treasure chest has the same chance of dropping each culling stone. Each type of culling stone has a 33% chance to drop with 1% chance of attaining Ibenfad's tenacity from opening a chest. The aspirant's keys required to open a treasure chest increases with each chest you open, but the amount of culling stones received increases as well. 5% chance when opening a chest to receive a bonus amount of culling stones in later rooms. Cool.
Now, let us see how well you emulate our courage. Head to the Sanctum depths.
So I guess that's down this way. Yep.
These trials shaped us, and the vessel you carry.
So, I pass the trials and inherit the power of the Horadrim?
In part. Our legacy lies in fragments. You must rejuvenate it before you can truly claim it. Remnants of the power we donated, culling stones, are locked behind the trials. Bring them to the natatorium to attune yourself.
Everything's in pieces these days.
It's got another aspirant's key there as well. Getting quite a few drop in here. I just teleported through the wall.
Your mewling will not save you.
One test complete. You will be privy to more of our power. Enter the aspirant's grounds. Gather what your performance allots you.
We've got a free chest
Bring
here.
the culling stones to the natatorium and begin to restore the legacy. I expect you'll use our gifts as I would, but it is your decision. Were I living, I might envy you that freedom.
So this one requires 1. So a few rewards there. Then 2, and then 4. Chewing through the keys I have very quickly, but getting lots of rewards in the process. And this one is 8 of our 10 remaining keys. So we're down to 2 keys now. Let's return to the Natatorium. More chests have been unsealed, but we don't have enough keys. It does say we can open it with platinum instead, but the platinum seems fairly hard to come by, so we probably won't do that. I guess you have to unlock all 5 of them to open the way to the next room.
The Order awaited this moment for centuries. It is time.
Alright, so we've got lots of the sapphires now, so we can upgrade this. Which bumps that from 9 up to 18. Don't quite have enough to upgrade it again though.
Should you find other vessels, return here. This place is hidden but connected to Westmarch through the passages above. In time, our story and our strength will be yours. See that you remain deserving.
This is good work, but it leads you around. Make sure you get a hobby. Let's have a look at this tale. Wasn't good at naught but war, so I made it my job. As Gensai was divided at the time, felt right cleaning up someone else's mess. The company got sent orders to Shizu with simple orders. The company got sent to Shizu with simple orders. Conscript everybody of fighting age or sack the place. It was a bunch of settled bandits, we heard. Violent against their neighbours accompanied their robberies with mass conflagrations. So we weren't surprised when we marched in, made our demands, and instead of saying no, somebody tossed a fire pot at the guy right in front of me. Burst into flame instantly, before he could scream. More of them through, we were fighting with our clothes and hair catching fire. Horses were dragging their riders to death along the ground. Interesting. Right, so let's head back out to Westmarch then. Alright, let's have a look at all the things that are flashing at us, because we've done a few things while we've been on. So, Legacy of the Horadrim we completed, which gets us a little bit more. Don't think there's anything else there. So, our guide, we explored the Sanctum of Ivan Fard. And we opened 20 treasure chests. Then our achievements for Mount Zavain. We found the Worldstone Shard. Did most of our exploration as well. Haven't quite got another level in our battle chest yet. So here we've got a bestiary that we can unlock. Right, the Cooney Stalker. So there is more text here, but it doesn't come up until you flick through a few pages usually. There we go. Stalkers whip dozens of Lacuni into a frenzy before ranging out of their dens. Despite a reputation for butchery, packs led by a stalker do show one measure of restraint. They always wait for their leader to draw first blood. Guess that's one bonus. So we've now got 4 common monsters and 2 rare monsters unlocked in the bestiary. Assembly begins at 6, so still a while until that. And Prodigy's Path unlocked. I guess that's some additional rewards you can purchase. Okay, so there's an Adept's path, and then the Prodigy's path, which is some extra extra rewards for a bit of cost. Let's have a look what we got up here. Okay, so it mailed us one of the things we collected. That's cool. Didn't know it did that in this game. And we collected some equipment and opened some chests. So get a few extra rewards there.
No strength.
Just reached level 50 and bumped up our battle pass a level. So just unlock that for getting to 50. You get to select a legendary reward. So our current one, our Whirlwind heals us. That one's a leave range increased. This one is Wrath of the Berserker cooldown decreased. And Whirlwind damage increased. I do like the heal from this one, so I think we'll stick with that. So that one is Sprint. Leap can now charge up to increase range and damage. That's interesting. And another Sprint one. Let's have a look. So we've got Cleave Range, Wrath of the Berserker cooldown. Have Whirlwind damage, Sprint, Leap, and Sprint. Let's grab the Whirlwind damage one and see how much of an actual power increase the item is. So it is quite an increase, 27 up from 19. So I think we go with that. We do lose our heal, but we get some extra damage as well. And this is saying we're able to upgrade that item now, so we must have got some more materials too. And we got a little bit of extra combat rating. So what are we up to now? 517. And we just unlocked Wrath of the Berserker. So enter a Berserker range that increases your attack speed by 50% and movement speed by 20% for 6.2 seconds with a 30-second cooldown. Very nice. I will stick with what I'm using for now because I do like those abilities. But it looks like we've unlocked everything now. So I think we get additional ranks things as we continue to level up. So next rank of that is at 55. But we've unlocked all the base abilities. And we've unlocked a bit more through our builds here as well. So these are sort of recommended builds that it suggests based on some different builds going at the moment, and they've each got some different set of legendary items and gems as part of that. So let's head down to the blacksmith and get that item upgraded. stuck in the corner there a little.
What do you need, friend?
So I think I don't
Be
think
safe,
there was
alright?
any other upgrades there. No.
What do you need, friend?
Let's scrap all of those. And we can upgrade this one here. So that's all of our items at rank 4 now. Except for these ones over here, of course, which are, require the challenger
You do the
materials.
fighting, I'll do the forging.
What we can do though, which I forgot about, is we can put this power onto this item if we want. So first I'll just throw the charm here into the stash. So we've got a few of those now. Crusader 1, Furious Charge, Monk 1, Necromancer 1, and another Necromancer 1. But can't use those until we get to 56. So just down here is where we do this legendary thing. I think it's this one.
Legendary weapons each have their own unique essences. Manipulating that essence is an art known only to a few.
So we can extract we have its shoulders. So we can extract that one. That destroys the legendary item that we had in our inventory, which we just switched off. And then we can apply that to this one here. So we can put the Grim Roost onto this one, and that will change the power back to this one again. So if we look at our items now, so this one here is back to the 3% heals, but it's still the other item, so it keeps that that higher damage level. We've done, so you can see the little icon here which shows that we've inherited a power on that. So we've done that on our weapon as well, which is increased damage on the Hammer of the Ancients. So the original item for that one is a cleave power. So let's have a look at what else we have to do here. So the vault isn't up at the moment. Featured activity is Bounties. Need to reach level 51 to continue that that quest line we were doing. And that one we're not powerful enough yet. And then we have bounties to do in the Bilefen. There's also our shadows stuff. We have our activities here, which is contracts and the Path of Blood. Where we're up to with the Path of Blood was pretty easy, so we might go do a few more levels of that and see where we can get up to. This is the Den of the Shadows, the Court of Whispers. And this is our Path of Blood guide
is
here.
more than just a name meant to scare the fragile. Horrors lurk beyond this door. And with every flaw conquered, something even worse awaits.
So we're up to floor 6, so we'll continue along that and see how high we can go. So it's still very easy at this stage, so we should be able to do a couple of levels. And each level we do proves our rank a little bit within the shadows. Alright, floor 8. Still fairly easy to kill, but they are still doing, they are starting to do quite a bit of damage. So we'll just have to keep an eye on our health as we're going. I think we'll aim to complete floor 10 and then we'll have a look at where our standing with the shadows is. Oh, I can't use potions in here apparently. I was not aware of that. That might make it slightly more difficult then. We have just unlocked our ultimate though, so we can pop that in level 10. Okay, so it's a big boss here, Cold Snap. This one actually says high monster difficulty as well. Oh, that did a lot of damage. We'll get our summon to tank for us for a bit. Well, that hurts a lot.
I need aid.
Alright, so definitely stepped up in difficulty at floor 10. Let's give it one more go. I don't think it'll end well, but give it a try. Making sure that we're dodging things. So difficult to dodge all those attacks.
I must find healing.
Oh, looks like we've got a bit more leveling to do before we progress on that one. Let's see how much that progressed our shadows though, because we did do a couple of levels there. Apprentice 2. Alright. Get a rank up reward. And we completed floor 7. And floor 10 is our next one. So we're at 650 of 1900 towards our next rank. So we can go do some of these contracts as well. See if there's see if we can get one for the Bilefen, and that's where our bounties are too. So let's do a solo contract. It is in the Bilefen, that's good. So meet the Alchemist, craft Clarity's Bane, pull off the heist. Steal the artifact from the Immortals. Let's head straight over there. Doesn't look like we got any experience from doing the Path of Blood though, just the reputation. Let's see. So we've got this just here. Then our different ones here. So one of them is up in the top there. That one's all the way over the other side. This one here is also at the top. And this one here is down the bottom. So let's aim to do this one first. First part of our contract. Is everything prepared? Unfortunately no. I intended to have my potion ready for you, but I miscalculated the formula and now I'm short of a few things. Would you be a dear and fetch them for me? Take this list. I would go myself, but you appear to be far better equipped for the job. 4 frog demon eyes and 2 itch-thid skins. Those are just down here by the look of it. It's just like World of Warcraft where you kill 3 frogs and they have 2 eyes between them. Now for the itch-thid skins. Those ones apparently have no skin. Let's head up the top here then. Probably get up there, kill 2 or 3 guys, and then it'll point us back down here again. There's a skin.
These hands
they
will
appeared out of
grant
nowhere.
no mercy.
Cool, so that's all our ingredients covered. Got everything? I hope that wasn't too much trouble. I don't enjoy having an audience while I'm working. Go on ahead to the Immortal's Palisade. It's near the old Hermit's outpost. I'll meet you there shortly. Alright, where are we headed to now? Down this way? A shrine here? get us up there a little quicker.
Taste the fury of the ancients.
Take this bottle and throw it into the bonfire. When Clarity's Bane is exposed to fire, it creates a confounding miasma. Once the guards breathe it in, their minds will be addled, easily confused, and very susceptible to suggestion. As for me, I'll be preparing for our glorious escape. Meet me at the dock on the other side of the palisade. Let's hope this works. Alright, so we have to throw the potion into the fire without alerting the guards. You must be the envoy. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Yes, I'm the envoy from the Chassar cell. I've been sent to inspect the Ariat artifacts. Lead me to them immediately. Of course, I will take you to there. The artifacts are here. What in the hells do you think you're doing? Get away from those.
Your strength is mine.
Done very well. Now you're dismissed. Let us see what all this was for. Oh my, there's no doubt this spear comes from Scovos, and how intricate. This must be a Thulu's favor. An Ascari warrior wielded this during the big battle on Mount Ariat. It's a wonder they found it. Come now, let us leave before the potion wears off. Alright, that went fairly well. So that's going to take us back to Bartender Bailey. I can't teleport right now. That's interesting. Let's just have to leave the dungeon. Oh, it's doing that thing where there's a particular spot you have to click, but it's not always always apparent exactly where that is. So let's head back and hand that in, and we'll pick up another contract and see if it's in Bilefen as well. So that got us a little bit of XP, but not very much. Should get a little bit from the hand in though. $263,000. So good chunk. And we got a legendary. Very nice. So let's grab a second one. So this one's over in the Chasseur. Let's head down to the identifier to get this legendary identified. Got stuck on the edge.
Every item has... Glad to be of service, my friend.
Ooh, that's a big upgrade. 2300 to 4600. What do we got? Chain spear now has an electrified spear that damages and immobilizes all enemies along its path. So we're not using that, but we're also not using Furious Charge, so that doesn't really matter. Let's equip that, transfer over all our stuff. Put some boots here as well, so we can equip that, transfer our stuff, and we still have one gem that we're not using here. So let's get these items scrapped and get that gem out, and we might be able to use that to upgrade some of our other gems.
What do you need, friend?
So we're lacking those to upgrade that. Let's head over to the jeweler and have a look at these gems.
Oh, hello. Combine.
So we currently have 1 to 2 of most of those, but no upgrades available. So you need 3 of the same type and rank of gem to upgrade to the next one. So a couple of those we have 2 of, but don't have any 3s at the moment.
Nothing else I can help you with?
Pumped up our power level a little more. And we can also extract that power as well.
Legendary weapons.
Even though we're not using it at the moment. What was it? It was chest.
Legendary weapons.
So if we do want to use that in the future, we can apply it to whatever legendary we currently have. Alright, so we got a little bit of extra rank from the shadows when we completed that contract as well. Doesn't quite bump us up enough. So we picked up our next contract, but I'm gonna go do these bounties in the Bilefen. Then we'll see where we're at with our XP by then. So first one is kill 60 fetishes. See if we can keep this massacre bonus going as well. Get a little bit of bonus XP for that.
is already forfeit.
So the massacre bonuses reset their timer whenever you attack something, and as long as you keep attacking things, the kill bonus will keep going up.
I'm healed. Feel the bite
And
of
you get
my
a bunch of
steel.
bonus XP at the end of it. I think we left something on the ground down here somewhere too. Maybe not. Alright, looks like we're done with that bounty. So let's have a look at where this next one is. Up the top here. I think we'll aim to get up to level 51 before we finish up, so we can get straight into our quests next time. So killing scavengers. Got a elite group down here.
Death awaits you.
So these ones jail you in spot, or in place.
You didn't stand a chance.
Treasure chest just here too.
You will bleed.
This guy didn't last very long. Good use of my ultimate. So just looking on our map for the little red dots that indicate where scavengers are. There's a few here. Last ones. Alright, that's another bounty done. And this one's down here. Let's just port back to this one and then head down. So this one we're killing 60 undead. So when these ones have that shield up, you can't attack them from the front. It does no damage to them. stand in the poison. If I can avoid it. Hard when all the enemies are in the poison though. It's also difficult to be out of the poison and still reach those things.
Your end is at
Couple of champions here.
Prepare to meet it.
That's another bounty done, and we've got one for beasts as well, which we've already done 46 of apparently. So this one recommends up here, so let's head back up this way and kill some up the top there. So we're probably getting beasts ticked off for this one as we were doing our Shadows contract, because that was in this same area as well. And that's that one finished.
Bulkathos guides my hand.
Let's head on back to Westmarch. Let's see how much XP we get from these. Bad, about 40,000 per bounty. Then our next set is in Ashwold Cemetery. Alright, so we just picked up all of those, and then we've got... So Bounties is the featured activity as well, so we've should have a reward in our codex here, so we've got a bit of XP there. A little more platinum from that. Very nice. And we completed 2 bounties for that too. So also on this we've got complete the Fleet God in Tower, defeat Priestess in the Tower, defeat some enemies in the Darkwood. That's all the ones we've done. Defeat 10 elite enemies in the Darkwood. So let's go have a look at this bounty. This one was in the contract, not bounty. This one was in the Chasseur Sea. I have to remember to salvage my gear as well. No upgrades there, so let's just get this salvaged. I don't think that's enough yet. Nope.
A job well done.
Alright, So investigate the Immortal safe houses. So this is the one we did the other day, I think. So we'll go down to this one first. It's the closest to where we are. Then if it's not this one, we have to go check the others. So last time we did this, it was in this first one. So it would have been nice if it was always this one, but it's not the case, unfortunately. So we'll have to go check out those other ones. There's a elite pack just up here. Another one just down to the south too. Get a little bit of XP from those. Oh, that was a large lag spike.
Your strength is mine.
Alright, let's head over to one of these other ones. So go this one here because it's near this waypoint. Got some little birds going mental outside, which hopefully aren't coming through the microphone too much. Alright, not in this one either. Looks like we have to go check that last one, which is all the way over there. Conduit Shrine. Always fun. Hated how you get stuck on things. Got an elite pack here while we got our Conduit Shrine on.
Enjoy your last breath.
Another elite pack just here too.
that all you've got?
Alright, we found it. Head back over here. So this guy's telling us that we need to go find some Dune Wolf skins and Desert Crawler clans to make these vellums and the ink. Conduit shines back up. So those are the wolves that we need the skins from, and then it's the scorpions, which we need the glands. It's a little hard to find the scorpions last time. Did seem to be around the edges though, so if we just keep sort of going around the edge of this area that we're in here, hopefully should find some. That's all our Dune Wolf skins done.
Fear my blaze.
Slowly getting there, up to 9 now. It's 12. It is saying to go up there, but I think we'll just keep running around down here. See if we can find some more. May or may not be a good idea. Let's head up this way then. See if the quest knows better. that's that done. So now we head back down here and get him to recreate the list. Cool, that's done. Now we need to take the list back over there again and plant it back in the place we found it. I think we'll just try to run through most of this. Alright, list is planted.
Good. My strength returns.
Alright, that's that done. Let's head back to Westmarch, hand that contract in. Alright, another good chunk of XP from that. And where does that put us with our shadows? Getting up there. Not sure if we got any additional XP for that one. Additional rep, rather. Alright, and we explored all of Chassassy. It's nice. So let's grab our rewards from our second contract. A few extra marks. That might have pushed me over actually. Yeah, very nice. Awesome. So I think we grab our third contract. So this one is Chassassy again as well. So we did this one last time too. So let's head over there. And hopefully that pushes us into level 51. And we've got an area quest here as well for killing 20 enemies. So for this one we're placing the bait of a treasure chest, and then hiding until this guy comes along. Then we're gonna steal his stuff. Very convincing disguise. And here we're finding out about the Immortal stockpile location. So if it's the same place as last time, it should be over here somewhere.
You didn't stand a chance.
Save our ultimate for when we're fighting the captain just down here.
My enemies fall before me.
Shrine as well, very nice.
You will bleed.
Clear did so much damage.
Is that all
So
you
now we've got the map to the Immortal stockpile location. So we can teleport up this way. Once we're not getting attacked. If we remember to fight him, not through his shield. Up here. Champion just here.
Death awaits you.
Need to make sure we're not standing on those arcanes. That was interesting. Managed to leap into the story area and click find a party at the same time. Now we're gonna burn all the Immortal supplies. So I was saying last time that burning the supplies of the Immortals may not be in line with my Barbarian's character, and maybe we should join the Immortals like next time. So I had to look into how you do that, and essentially you need to be in one of the top shadow clans. That when the clans take on the current Immortals, you overthrow the Immortals, and it's quite a time commitment as well. So might not be doing that. And heading back to hand in our contract and hopefully reach level 51. Nice, level 51, and we'll collect that contract reward before we forget about it as well. Alright, so we've unlocked the Frozen Tundra thing now too. Let's have a quick look at where our rank is up to. It's a little bit more towards that. Got a couple of upgrades here. Let's equip that one, transfer it, and equip that and transfer. And we'll head over and head over to our blacksmith buddy and scrap all of that stuff. And then we'll probably finish up there. A few more things to collect here.
Hey there, it's good to see you.
Alright, and not quite enough to upgrade again yet.
Help.
So, going to finish up there for today. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. If you can throw me a follow on Twitch, that'd be very much appreciated. I also have a YouTube channel where I post up the VODs from the streams, as well as some highlights from videos throughout the streams. So you can follow me on YouTube as well. And hope everyone had fun hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.